United ahead of kick-off. As well as Charlton will take the knee in the constant fight against discrimination and still raising awareness for the issues that we sadly face in the modern game. We are underway, and Charlton already going for one of these different style kickoffs that we're seeing across the football world this season. Last night was the Super League Grand Final, where 40-20s are highly commended. Charlton doing one of their own effectively. Trying to force Sheffield United deep from early on. Talking of earlier on, Crystal Palace and Sunderland drew one apiece into added time up in the northeast, where Durham are 3-0 up against Nottingham Forest. It means that Charlton can put even more space between themselves and the Black Cats. Certainly put more space between themselves and Forest as well. Nottingham Forest conceded 2 goals very quickly to Durham. They haven't been able to recover from that. Charlton will certainly want a better performance in their last home game. They couldn't find a way past Ipswich Town. Goalless draw. Sheffield United, who beat Ipswich last time out, will hope for a similar result here today. Certainly know they'll have to be organised defensively and efficient up front if they are to get anything. Away by Taylor. This is the captain, Kinzer, product of the Manchester United academy. Charlton free kick. Chance to test that penalty area of Sheffield United early on. It is a good searching ball, but handled by the Blades defence. It's a little bit of play to try and create the space here for Amy Andrews. Scored twice in that win over Ipswich. So it has been a good week for the girls after that win last weekend in the Sheffield United colours. He does expect a very tough game here at the Valley this afternoon. Unbeaten Charlton side, the league's only unbeaten side. Charlton won 3-0 here last year against the Blades. 1-0 at Bramall Lane as well. 5 years since Sheffield United last won on Charlton territory. They won 1-0 in November 2020. Rourke needs the support, does get it. Charlton quickly swarm out Charlotte Devlin. That's given away and well capitalised initially by Tammy George, just couldn't get the touch that she wanted. Knocked up by Reeville, sent away by Charlotte Parker-Smith. Checking it all is okay though, the referee, and was certainly interested in something just out of shot. Neil Ross then, back in the team for Charlton Athletic this afternoon. It was long, and Smith able to gather. Smith, who reached the Scottish Cup final last season with Hearts before her move to the other end of the United Kingdom. This might feel like a little bit of a cup final this afternoon for Sheffield United. They certainly might try and play with that mentality, the underdog spirit. Pick it up and start again. Here's Reeville. A free kick. They won't get that, and they concede the throw-in as well. Gone quickly with the throw-in, trying to catch Sheffield United off guard, but they're alert to that. There's that efficient defending, organised defending that we spoke about pre-game. Chases on and down. Just got to be wise here to the bounce of the ball. Sheffield United have started pretty positively, it has to be said. They're not necessarily sitting back and allowing the Charlton pressure to come on them. Four wins in 5 games for this Charlton side, and they drew the other. Draw did come against Strugglers Ipswich Town, though, at the Valley last time they played here. Looking for a better start now, though. One to aim for in the middle. And the flicks behind, it was McAteer, I think, making her way into the box. And Charlton have their first corner of the game. Right in front of the goalkeeper there. Newsham is one of them. Sheffield United will be keeping an eye out for her, no doubt. Bradley's delivery in towards Newsham, who tried to flick it on. Anyway, will do for Sheffield United in that situation. One throw-in turns into 2. Two throw-ins turn into 3. And down. Turns 29 tomorrow. It will be her birthday. Present in the side last year. Has continued that run this season. Coming to the now injured Skeels. She's the best dancer in the club, and down. Maybe she'll be celebrating if Charlton can find a win and her birthday all in one. Piece of interception there from her as well. organisation on field between the two sets of players. Charlton are a patient side. It's not all gung-ho for attack, it is measured and calm. Sheffield United know they have conceded the second amount of goals in WSL2 this season, so they also might carry an air of patience into this game, not wanting to make the mistakes at the back that could lead to Charlton attempts on goal. Has finished, by the way, Durham 3, Nottingham Forest women 0. It has finished in the WSL. Manchester United running 4-1 winners over Everton. And Portsmouth have taken the lead in the South Coast Derby in WSL 2 against Southampton. But that's not a good result for Sheffield United. Put Sheffield United down to 11th. Portsmouth would leap off the bottom of the table. Ipswich would be bottom. Ipswich, who this afternoon have got Birmingham City at home. Sheffield United winning the second balls. Quite a lot in this game so far. Here's Parker Smith there. This time it's Charlton who latch onto the loose ball. Flannery doing so. Here's McAteer. Newsham. McAteer, clever touch. Does it take a nick off Sophie O'Rourke? It does. Charlton corner. Tried the little tap and run on the back of O'Rourke, but McAteer happy to settle for the set piece. Corner lofted high, too high. And behind it goes for a Sheffield United goal kick. So a wasted opportunity for Charlton. Their manager, Karen Hills, was asked about their good start to the season pre-game. Says now it's all about making sure every game is the same in terms of consistency, relentlessness, controlling the controllables. Control of the ball. Look for McAteer. He's committed. It's worked for Sheffield United here. Interception is useful. It helps it on its way though out to that far side. Devlin can just take her time with the throw. I think she wanted the quick throw, and instead that support just wasn't really there. Nice ball. Here's McAteer with a little bit of space to run in. It's McAteer. The block is a good one. McAteer certainly lining that one up. Trying to get Charlton in front, but the block was decent. Parker Smith there first. play quarter of an hour. Sheffield United were managing this in stages. They've survived a third of the first half. Intercepted by Bradley. Charlton able at the minute really to get that fluid play that they want. A little bit frustrated here. Here's Kinzer. Purple shirts ahead of Rouse. And that's nice play. Devlin in round here. Can she get a good cross in? Blocks by Pearce. The corner is Sheffield United's. No urgency. Charlotte, maybe Lafayette rather. So you take this corner, watch that little trio of players there. Likes of Reeville and Devlin. Emma Taylor too, pouncing in around the penalty spot. In it goes from Lafayette. It was away. The ball will be returned though. It needs that element of reorganisation. House's header is a little too weak to test. Sophie Whitehouse, the Charlton captain and the Charlton goalkeeper. Birmingham City have taken the lead at Ipswich Town. Good crossfield pass and space here for Newsham. McAteer trying to return it back to Newsham. Free kick given. Sheffield United for back-to-back wins. Something they didn't manage at all in the entire last season. Showed too much the ball to Tammy George there, but Charlton have broken the lines and now can attack with a little bit of pace. 3 on 3 here, hanging out wide for now. 2 to aim for in the middle. Cross is blocked. It was an open opportunity really there for Charlton to attack with pace for the first time in this game. Maddox couldn't take it. Picked up by Hutton. Beaten in the last 4 at home against Sheffield United. Nice turn. Sheffield United up the pitch a little bit from Sophie O'Rourke. One of those ex-Charlton links, O'Rourke, signed in the summer. Was a Charlton player for 3 years before that. He's been a regular fixture in the second tier of the women's game. Before a Charlton player, she was a Lewis player. She has moved to the north of England now to help Sheffield United. Lafayette. Well, that was late. Referee happy to let play on for now as Andrews goes skipping down the left-hand side. He's called it back. Sheffield United will have a free kick instead. The advantage, not a promising one. Portsmouth have doubled their lead. Against Southampton, they lead 2-0 now. But another chance here for Lafayette to test that Charlton defence. The line is high, well out of the penalty area. As Lafayette drifts that one up, one header on. Now there'll be a contest of several varieties for the ball. Rouse and George trying to make themselves a nuisance there for Sheffield United. Taylor. Rouse. Sheffield United looking pretty fluid here. That's a free kick in a dangerous and promising position. It's when they quickened it up, when they found the pace, when they started to turn on the slickness there, Sheffield United, it started to work and Charlton have committed the foul. So what can Sheffield United do from here? Lafayette will study the ball, as will Charlotte Devlin. Going for goal from here, maybe. Left of Lafayette or the right of Devlin. So it looks like Devlin is more set to do something with this, but it will be Lafayette. On target. But an easy stop for Sophie Whitehouse, really. Get another look at this free kick. On target, it was the bounce that you thought maybe might disrupt the goalkeeper's thought pattern, but it didn't. She was wise to it, Sophie Whitehouse. And down celebrating her birthday tomorrow, turning 29. Whitehouse turned 29 on Friday. Now an established first-choice goalkeeper for Charlton Athletic, did so last season after joining from Lewis. The Championship save of the season last year. That one was a little more easier for her, I imagine. Past the midway point of the first half, though, and Sheffield United here keeping Charlton at bay. Intercepted by Flannery. Revel able to use a goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper uses Revel in return. It's going to stay in play. Whitehouse. Ross to Endow. who is traditionally more of a back-to-back, box-to-box midfielder rather, is having to get herself to one box this afternoon in that defensive role. Charlton have played their way out of what was a tight situation there pretty well, up until that point anyway. O'Rourke. It's given Threstrup something to chase down, but again, Lafayette just marshals it off. Newsham, long-time Sheffield United player. That's a crafty turn. O'Rourke there and giving a side a free kick as well, and that just breaks down the Charlton pressure. Good work there from Sophie O'Rourke. Two evenly matched teams so far. Major chances still for going both. Devlin. If she can find a way past Fitzgerald, there are two to aim for. They tangle, and the official on that far side believes Devlin was challenged unfairly there, so free kick to Sheffield United. Another set piece in a good-looking position. They've had a corner from that side, they've had a free kick on target there as well. Will Lafayette come over here, or will it just be Devlin's sole responsibility? Just having word with Alicia and Dow. Well, Lafayette has joined. It's a fluid penalty area there, looking at how the players are trying to jostle for position. Likes of Andrews and Reeville. Well, it's over Reeville certainly, and Andrews. Towards Emma Taylor. Not really too sure what happened there. Way uncomfortable for Alicia and Dow. Former Aston Villa player. It was a collision of heads for Alicia and Dow. She's okay. She had a wipe in the face there a moment ago at the bottom of the screen, now at the other end. Reeville of Sheffield United. Not sure which way to turn. Safety first. Southampton have a goal back. So they trail Portsmouth by 2-1. Charlton looking for goal number 1 in this game. With nearly half an hour gone. And there'll still be no answer. Poor touch from Reeville, gifted Charlton possession back inside the Blades territory. Bradley, one-time Manchester City Academy player. He's considered a base to build this team around. He's Katie Bradley. Scored a penalty against Newcastle a couple of weeks ago. Charlton that day needed a penalty. You start to wonder maybe something similar might be required today. McAteer pushing it on through. Caught in a little bit of no man's land, but the defence was there to help out. It was Reeville. McAteer. Fancied a change of direction against O'Rourke. Lafayette away. The ball shown there to the Sheffield United defence, but it still worked out. Bradley thought about the give and go. Didn't really give it, so there was nowhere to go. Played out by Andrews. Those passes, Sheffield United. That's a good challenge, but it's not going to help win the ball back. It's the 2/3 stage of this first half, and struggle of Sheffield United holding Charlton away here. Ooh. Not very happy with that. Cowan was collided into. Didn't cower though. The challenge and quickly moved on. Those balls well all afternoon so far. Issue for Luke Turner is trying to get his side to keep that up. He did say any result here would be an excellent result when they pick up 1 point or 3, but he did also add that this result isn't going to define their season. He knew that there was, you know, more games to come where Sheffield United will be expected to perhaps, or hoped, with more positivity to pick up points in their season. Neither Charlton perhaps, particularly away, isn't one of those. So far so good for the visitors. See a lot of the play being played in the middle of the pitch. Shot count is low. I think a quarter of the game in and around the Charlton defensive third is a positive statistic for Sheffield United. Just got to be wise here. Parker Smith hurried along. It had to be clever, she was. She knew that was a Charlton player behind her. Just over 10 minutes to half-time. That was the right ball. And I think initially Kinzit had stalled her run, but she's got it back here. Now Devlin. Rouse. Back to Devlin. Thought about the shot. Down steps in. Sheffield United want to win it back quickly though, and they do. Through Rouse. Kinzer, space here, if she can control it, for O'Rourke. Now needs the support. Devlin, clever little sidestep. What can she do? She waits. Now Kinzit. Block in from Katie Bradley. Gives Sheffield United a corner, but by no doubt their best spell of the game so far for the visitors. Passing well, they were finding space well. They took their time, they were patient. Charlton haven't conceded here yet this season. Sheffield United now look to become the first side to breach that Charlton defence. At the Valley. Only Durham have done it so far. That was in the northeast. Lafayette's corner. He's right on top of the goalkeeper. It's gone in. Emma Taylor. Sheffield United, the strugglers of the WSL 2, have taken the advantage at the Valley. And Taylor, who was a key target for the club in the summer, has perhaps proven why. It only needed the slightest of touches. Lafayette's corner was put right into a crowd of danger. And there was Taylor. And it's Charlton 0, Sheffield United 1. For the first time this season, Charlton's defence is breached at the Valley. It is only the second goal in 6 matches they've conceded, and not many would have had Sheffield United on the cards to do that. But don't write them off. They have played well in this game so far. Defensively alert, taken their time and been patient, and it has paid off. What the Charlton do now, they need more intensity. They have been too slow to react in this game at times. Manager Karen Hills of Charlton did speak how they always have good competitions with Sheffield United. Maybe a disparity in league position, but you wouldn't know it in this game as Bradley finds a way to her teammate, not necessarily the route she planned, in Fitzgerald. Now the space, now Charlton turn it on. Newsham's cross in. Away it goes, it'll come back. Bradley. Drop of the shoulder. The turn read well, and Sheffield United haven't been able to keep it in play. At least it's not on the edge of their own penalty area. Tell in the huge team celebrations what it meant to Sheffield United to take the lead. Parker Smith away. A little bounce once, maybe twice. Headed by Andrews. But needlessly hacked up into the air. That there was time and space. Here's Newsham. Smacks it against O'Rourke. Now he's forced deep into her own half. Andrews will put some pressure on the goalkeeper here. Whitehouse has to send it away. Short play and play out from the back that Charlton wanted in that situation. Rouse. O'Rourke settles for the throw-in. Here for Sheffield United as Andrews goes for the nutmeg on and Dow. And nearly got it through. Newsham's ball is intercepted. The number 3 of Charlton see her ball stop by Lafayette, the number 3 of Sheffield United. The Blades here, sharp in their performance. Lafayette. Referee had a look at that one. Stop the play. I think he just wants to check both players are okay. Moves to the medics. There's no need for them to come on, which is good news. That was a push from Ndao, which actually ended up injuring her teammate, I think. Could end up catching Kira Flannery with the push on the Sheffield United player. Hopefully nothing more than just a little stoppage in play. Rupp put the pressure on, and here is Rouse. Here is Devlin. Lovely curling effort from Devlin. She didn't have the whip and the pace on the ball, and it was seen all the way by Whitehouse. I'm talking of pace, Charlton want exactly that. There's another look at that Devlin shot from a Charlton player, trying to get one back on her old team. Sounds good from McAteer. Read well. Down's header. Sheffield United again then. First to the second ball. This is Andrews. Andrews, is the angle gone? She'll look for the pull back. She won't get the corner. Mia Ross. Maybe the possible pass back, but that would have been harsh. Chase on here. Maybe the shot's on as well. No, it won't be. Sheffield United here. It's the 1-2s, it's the quick play, it's the breakaways that Kinzert was trying to help on there. They've gone for a more safe option for now. 2 and a bit minutes here for Sheffield United to hold on, and maybe into the break with an unlikely 1-0 half-time lead. There'll be some at the top end of the WSL 2 table. Looking at this, feeling pretty positive. Sunderland, who dropped points earlier. Certainly Nottingham Forest, who were beaten heavily by Durham. Birmingham City in action right now and in front against Ipswich Town. All worried that perhaps this afternoon Charlton might start to create gaps, but not as it stands. You could turn that round and say maybe frustration for the likes of Nottingham Forest and Sunderland after dropping points earlier today. Lafayette, change of pace. Rouse gets it back. Definitely in field if that's where she wants to go. Back down the line is where she returns the ball though. Reeville loses out. Charlton on the surge. McAteer peeling away. With enough of a touch never to make it to McAteer. Newsham can't find her either. O'Rourke's had a brilliant game on that left-hand side for Sheffield United. And WSL Arsenal 1-0 up against Brighton. 1 minute of added time here at the Valley. Thestrup. Newsham. Stalled by Lafayette, clattered into, and that will be a free kick to end this half. He's got a card out here as well, I think. I think it's going to be Devlin that goes into the book. We will confirm. It's O'Rourke that has been shown the yellow card. So this is it for Charlton then, end of this first half. This might just alter the mood in the dressing room. Let's find out. There's a huge gap at that near post to aim for. And the heads are up, but the ball is up and over. Sheffield United might have just done enough in this first half. Absolute confirmation it was Sophie O'Rourke who has gone into the book after her impressive first half. A little bit of a sour note, but I don't think that'll take the edge off what Sheffield United have achieved. As the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the blades are sharp. Charlton have been blunted. Sheffield United going to the break with a 1-0 lead, as unlikely as it may have seemed before the game. As top of the table and unbeaten, Charlton took on strugglers Sheffield United. It was Emma Taylor's header just under 10 minutes before the break from a corner on the far side that has given Sheffield United the lead and something to build on in the second half. It's going to plan for a well-organised Yorkshire side so far, and at the break it is Charlton Athletic 0, Sheffield United 1.
For you, very happy birthday to Debbie's dad, Dave Smith. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Big 19th birthday shout out to Nathan Garland, who celebrates that today with her sister and mum. Both girls are rookie from their new home shirts. Richard Wheatley celebrating his birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday to you, Richard. And finally, happy 60th birthday, Phil Rainey. Well, there you go, you see on the screen, it's half-time quiz time. I'll say it again, it's half-time quiz time.
Toward Walsh, launches it forward. Kafaji was initially challenging for it. It's a smart pass, and now to the edge of the penalty area come Brighton once more. It's a nice strike. It's off the post towards Camacho. Oh, and it somehow got past the goalkeeper. Second goal of the season for Camacho, and Megan Walsh will be very, very frustrated with herself. Got it stopped well. And now here come West Ham. Strong challenge is not going to matter. The through ball is an interesting one, and now a massive chance for West Ham to equalise. It's all a bit messy. It has been dealt with. On edge of the 6-yard box, the punch from Bagley is not convincing. It's put back into a dangerous area, and it's swept home by Serena Piubel. It was simple enough. Bagley leaps for it, doesn't get a convincing touch on it. A few have given up on it. West Ham again into a dangerous position, again towards the byline. Created a couple of opportunities, it's been blocked and it's been finished. Shakira Martinez with a goal. She can add that to her assist in the first half. Brilliant block as well from, I think, Ueki, who just threw a body in the way of the clearance. It popped down towards Martinez, who can sweep it in. The central park here for Southampton. Ball out to the right-hand side, it's a dangerous one. Oh, Ferguson somehow found her way through. Still going here with Ferguson off the crossbar. Brilliant skill to get herself the room there. Just thrashed at it. Again, here come Southampton into the Portsmouth penalty area. There's a real battle on. It's a good challenge from Hornby. Not too many shouts for a penalty. Picked up a little heavily, shot from range. Oh, it's in! A remarkable goal from Michaela McAloney. That is a stunning finish from a side who are used to scoring some great goals so far this season. 19 minutes in, they lead. Through the centre circle, and again a lovely drop of the shoulder. Southampton playing some nice stuff here. Ferguson already had one off the crossbar, will go again, this time wide of goal. She is proving a real handful in this first half. Brilliant skill. Pompey just need to get forward a bit more often. We'll try down his left-hand channel. That's a superb ball for Hornby to chase. It's with Hornby into the centre and just can't be given a telling touch. Meg Hornby's cross, an absolute cracker there. What a strike!
Games, highlights.
All you need to know in one place.
Subscribe to the Barclays Women's Super League
YouTube channel today.
Fantastic finish!
Don't miss out. sent in low. It's Nixon again. She's had a sighter. Will she go for goal again? She does Nixon! What a strike from Angelina Nixon! Oh my word! A sensational way to bring Portsmouth level. Celebration's not too bad either.
So as we get ready for the second half here at the Valley, here's what's happening elsewhere across the WSL 2 picture this afternoon. Already confirmed results from midday kickoffs. Crystal Palace and Sunderland drew 1 apiece. Jordan were 2-0 up inside the opening 10 minutes against Nottingham Forest. Forest couldn't fight back and ended up going down by 3 goals to 0. Felt like an important win that, and a much needed win for Durham. Here at the Valley, Charlton 0, Sheffield United, the perennial strugglers of the WSL 2, are leading by a goal to 0. And that would have them up on 7 points. Remember, they only ever won 1 game in the entire last season. Now standing up against back-to-back victories in the WSL 2. Birmingham City are 1-0 up against the now bottom side Ipswich Town. That's because the score at the bottom of your picture has Portsmouth leading by 2 goals to 1 over Southampton to lift them off the foot of the table. And in the day's other game, Newcastle United 1-0 up on Bristol City. So here's what's you've missed in the first half as the teams get ready for a big second half, and a big second half for both sides, it has to be said. This is the goal, corner from Lafayette. It just needed guidance in that from Emma Taylor, and it got it. Taylor's first goal of the season. She was Blackburn's Player of the Year last season. And maybe for Charlton's, for Sheffield United's Player of the Year. That goal continues to win the game for the Blades. Other key chance there was for Charlotte Devlin, the one-time Charlton player, shot on target. Apart from that, a very limited first half, which for Sheffield United will be absolutely fine. There's Emma Taylor, there's the hero of the moment. Charlton Athletic have to be better, they have to be much more connected in the front line. They haven't done that enough in this game. Sheffield United's defence, which features Emma Taylor, have rendered the majority of Charlton play well. Charlton on top of the table for a reason, but being unbeaten so far, they wouldn't have seen their first defeat of the season coming against Sheffield United, perhaps. Karen Hills on the bench there, the Charlton manager. A couple of long away trips, including to Sunderland last weekend. They would have certainly hoped for a happier return to home. They have 45 minutes to correct it. Charlton the side in red, Sheffield United the side in purple. Charlton side looking for 3 straight wins in the WSL, their first such run since January to February last year. They're currently on a 16-game run without loss, 11 at the back end of last year, the opening 5 to this campaign. But that's in real jeopardy in the second half, and Sheffield United here might want to make it a fast start themselves. Cowan was trying to get involved in the action there. That's a lovely ball through. Just held up for now by Andrews. The cross is in. Down, there's Cowan. Might come back to Cowan. Cowan's shot. He's wide and not far away. Well, it would have been another unlikely goal scorer if Cowan had managed to find the net there. She loves Sheffield United, does Leanne Cowan. Said if they'd been relegated last year, she'd have stayed with the club. Just needed a little bit more accuracy, but what a start to the second half that was for Sheffield United in the Blades. Charlton now making mistakes. Sheffield United will want to punish them. Here's Devlin. Step overs, Devlin against Pearce, wins the corner. Well, they scored from a corner last time in the first half, so could they again? Same corner taker in Abby Lafayette. From Ipswich Town player. She can help Sheffield United on the way to a point, if not more here, then they'll be moving away from Ipswich at the foot of the table, Sheffield United. Lafayette lifts it in, and it needed a helping hand, I think, from Whitehouse. Devlin. Goes down quickly. Just to say at the break, Charlton did make a change. You'll notice there that Carried Moya has come on. McAteer was the player replaced. First chance of the half for Charlton to test the Blades box. It's a good free kick, but there's too many purple shirts back there. But then it's all about the second ball, maybe even the third. And still no route through to goal, as Kinzet brings it away. She did so well in the first half as well, just that calm assurance when Sheffield United need it. Moya was battling for it. Kinzet responded, and a little bit too harshly for our referee this afternoon. Aaron Ford, our referee. Go again for Charlton then on the free kick. The pace, it is glanced on. And Sheffield United head, so they'll try and prevent it going out. They can't, despite the best efforts of Tammy George. George, who only joined in the summer after a decade-long association with Wolves in the Midlands. 52 goals she scored in 167 appearances for Wolves. Rourke, who was booked at the end of that first half, impressive though throughout the opening 45 minutes. Smart play. Kinzer can send it forward to Amy Andrews, all on her own here. Andrews waits for that support to come, cut out by Bradley. And give Sheffield United a corner.
Bristol City have got an equaliser at the start of the second half. They're up in the northeast against Newcastle today, so 1-1 there. A chance here for Sheffield United to put even more pressure on Charlton. Movement in that penalty area. Goalkeeper comes for it. And it's away. Dow. Here saying the ball went out of play there. His official on the near side helping him. I'm not sure at what point, but the officials are saying, let's have another look at this. Corner comes in, it's dangerous. It is a slap out by Whitehouse. That ball to me doesn't go out of play. The official's mind is made up, so Sheffield United will go again from a corner. Three, trying to balance the books a little bit, spots an infringement. Players went for the ball, so free kick the end result to Charlton. Charlton side that are trying to protect that beaten record this season, but find themselves a goal down through the hard work of Sheffield United. United, who short to get many positive results last season, could be down the back of back-to-back wins here. Ipswich last week, and now on course for 3 points here at the Valley. Tussling done there. It's worked out, the hard work of Lafayette. Be happy at the minute, Luke Turner. He's done a handful of games in charge at the minute, but over Ipswich and a win over Charlton wouldn't do his chances at all. Moya. Go. That's what Sheffield United have done so well this afternoon. To the space, they defended brilliantly. They've got to do so again here. They just might have a little bit of room. Cross comes in, Taylor now to intercept, has to get rid of it quickly. Does. United only won one game in the entire of last season. They are on course to make it 2 wins from 2. Moya, the old Chelsea player. They do run forward here as Sheffield United look to open up Charlton, who are chasing the equaliser. Says that was fair. volley forward, and they'll be open to face down and over the bar. It's better than that. Jodie Hudson, the goals last weekend in the over Ipswich. Was Sunderland rather, for that one. Just snatched out, she started to run out of time and panicked a little bit. Double change in personnel. Comes to the field, two attacking players, one in Bissell, one in Kenny.
Number 9, Bissell, and number 10.
The winner in the 1-0 opening day win here at the Valley against Crystal Palace for a repeat of fall. That's for Kenny to impress as well after her move from the USA for this summer, for this season. Scored in the Durham last month as Charlton came from 1-0 down to win 2-1. And she'll hope history can repeat itself this afternoon in the sunshine of South London. Gerald also onto the pitch for Charlton. Promotion winner with London City Lionesses last season. Now wants to do it with Charlton. And the way the Addicts have started this season, promise is there, but slip-ups against Sheffield United could be costly. Oh, talking of slip-ups, here's a chance for Amy Roberts to take the shot. And it was on target. It was the leap of Whitehouse to save of Andrews. Of the cell. Here's Kenny. They push that and a foul. Bradley's gone down. This is a promising free kick for Charlton just minutes after. Sheffield United could have doubled their lead. Takes it here, shifts the feet, wanted the top corner. From White, keeps it only 1-0, and now at the other end, maybe Charlton do have the chance to equalise here. Bradley will have a look at it. Dutton is there with a 2. Three marks out the yards, and this is a big chance for Charlton. Fancies it. It's going to be Jodie Hudson. Oh, it's brilliant. What a free kick to get Charlton level. Jodie Hudson, the hero again. At the precision, goalkeeper full stretch. Sheffield United's resistance broken at last. It was going to take something special, and it needed the left boot of Jodie Hudson to break through. do both sides now respond? Do Charlton go on the front foot? They have the momentum. Sheffield United, who have been so mentally strong and physically strong in this game. Got their breaches broken and now need to reset. She'll want more from her Charlton side. Will still be a valuable point on the road for Sheffield United. Need to reset themselves. Not left, but Tammy George. Really, signs are that Sheffield United aren't disturbed by Charlton equaliser. Not got to make mistakes like that. Slaves from Moyer. Plenty over here. Going to be hot again. That's the chance to get the headlines. Scored one spectacular goal this afternoon, fancied another. Sheffield United just exposed there, too much space.
Still no movement on that Sheffield United bench. Lafayette just trying to hold this up against Newsham now. Tricky position. 3 red shirts in the same picture as the 1 purple. Wins a throw in. Little concern here for Charlotte Parker-Smith, who will receive a little bit of treatment from the medics. Not sure where she picked up that injury. It might have been in diving to try and save the free kick of Jodie Hutton, perhaps. Too much concern from the medics there, so you would hope that she's okay. Referee just having a word. Medics now explaining the science. It gives Karen Hills a chance to speak to her squad. Still got smiles on their faces. That's the goal scorer, Emma Taylor. First half header from a corner for her. Reeville then, who's back at the club after a 3-year stretch away. In Leicester as she did. Well, Sheffield United are going to make their first change of the afternoon, not their goalkeeper. Matilda Bristow is going to come on. She's replaced Tammy George. Bristow, who has come through the academy at Sheffield United. Got her first pro deal in the summer. Had a bit of a setback last year through injury, hoping really to make her impression on this Blade squad this season, this time around. Moya. In by Bradley. Keeper's made the call. And did so well. And it's Matilda Bristow. Let's wax it. Devlin gets her head down. It will always be that Pearce's favourite for it. Birmingham City have now got a third away at Ipswich Town. It's up by Taylor. And when it goes from Parker Smith. Here's Rouse. Get past and down. Well, now past the midway point of the second half. Turner will be happy. His side are still well and truly in this game, and I don't think it's the right decision to call this one. Charlton will be favourites, but Sheffield United this afternoon defensively well organised. They've waited and bided their time. They've taken advantage of the set pieces. Really should have been 2-0 up before Charlton got their equaliser, but occasionally they can break away like this. Just needed a better ball downfield towards Bristow, but Bristow will keep the pressure on. Had to be sent away quickly by Whitehouse. Hutton, Charlton's goal scorer, sees that away. Here's Kinzer, here's Reeville. Charlton will know they've got time on their hands. Still got over 20 minutes of this game. We'll have a little bit of added time as well, not least for that recent sit down from Charlotte Parker Smith. Turning field, here's Lafayette. It's Devlin onside, she's got to keep that in play first. Referee will have a check across. Devlin does keep it in play, a twist and a turn, one way then the other. Newsham Wise. Been a fifth goal in that remarkable South Coast derby, and Portsmouth, having been 2-0 up, are now 3-2 down to Southampton, so they have completed the comeback. Charlton might want to take a little bit of inspiration from that. Sheffield United will certainly be hoping they don't do a Portsmouth, and they've taken the lead, fall behind. They're away by Reeville. Bradley. There's Moya. And ball. And big appeals from the Sheffield United camp on that one. Taylor to Lafayette, and then turn back to Emma Taylor. Here's Reeville. And from Pearce. Former Spurs player. Here's Gracie Pearce. Here's Lafayette. Just teased Kenny. Sheffield United frustrating Charlton here, passing it around, being patient, making sure the Addicts can't get near the ball. Deciding when the right time to go long is, and yeah, Ross taking no chances, hacks that out for a throw-in. Cowan, who also has had an opportunity in this second half that she couldn't capitalise on. Here's Kinzer. Comes to Cowan. It's the give and go. It runs out of time. Now there's an air of encouragement from the Charlton side. The fans just wanting their side to put the pressure on Sheffield United a little bit more. I think they've managed to get through this game without seriously sustaining pressure on the Sheffield United defensive territory, the final third. Bradley asks Kenny to chase. Kenny does oblige and then finds a way past Taylor. It's Kenny on goal and over the bar. Well, the substitute there, the American, who's already got one goal this season. Should have done better. She did all the hard bit here. Poked through the legs of Emma Taylor. And then Gillian Kenny saw the gap at the near post, put too much on it. She scored last month as Charlton came from a goal down to beat Durham. Is it a case of history repeating itself today? Sheffield United want to write their own little bit of history. Back-to-back games without defeat for the first time in well over a season. Most Bradley here has other ideas. Under is down, comes to Moya. The knockdown was almost a perfect setup for Moya, but she couldn't take it. Last 15 minutes of this game. Which way does this tail twist? Southampton have turned it around. They lead Portsmouth by 3-2. Bristol City have done the same. They were behind at the break against Newcastle United. But they are now 2-1 up in the northeast at Gateshead this afternoon. Yellow card given. Devlin into the book. Hutton was lurking. Kenny was too. Again, Sheffield United's defence is able to stand up to the Charlton attack. Of handball, successful. Southampton now got a 4th away at Portsmouth. That South Coast derby. Tasty. Portsmouth were 2-0 up at that one. And 4-2 down. Charlton fans happy with the work of Gillian Kenny there. Moved from Providence College in the United States for this season, Kenny, the American. And Charlton getting schooled by Sheffield United here. Direction. The ball in field is poor, but she was caught late. That's a free kick, and the yellow card's coming out as well. And Dow may plead the innocence. But the referee, Alan Ford, having none of it. Alicia and Dow, latest into the referee's notebook. And she's got to get back in that defence and organise. Charlton line is quite high again. Sheffield United can find a way behind it. It's Taylor's header, but in the wrong direction. Now the race is on for Emma Bissell. A lot of work to do here. She needs a bit of support as well, you would feel, with Cowan in tight to her. Now Hutton. That's a foul. And Taylor did get back, but maybe wish she wouldn't have now. Hutton, having already scored one free kick, will be interested in this. I don't think it's quite shooting angles, but you'd have a look, wouldn't you? Katie Bradley also. Katie Bradley is going to take this. Hutton's moved away. Bradley in, away. First time of asking, it'll come back to Bradley though. Into the final 10 minutes. Will we have a winner in this game? Moyer. And still. And still. Just wide. There was a touch in there, and it's gone behind for a corner. It was positive for Moya. She looked confident from the first touch. Picking it up here, it just always sat down nicely for her. Was it off the heels of Reeville that ball came for a corner? Chance for Charlton, look at that 6-yard box. All the traffic to negotiate for Sheffield United. The header's into the far corner, helped on and off the line. Newsham's in there still to try and keep it alive. Taylor smacks it away. Let's have another look at this. It was busy in there. Header from Pearce. Also from Mia Ross in there. And as I said, Newsham was the third of the Charlton players to try and guide that goal bound, but some brilliant defensive work. Another change here for Sheffield United. Pedersen's coming on. Thomas is coming on. Devlin, former Charlton player, is off. And Lauren Thomas comes on. As for Charlton, it is Alicia and Dow. They're taking no chances on that yellow card. Early birthday card for Alicia and Dow. Happy birthday to her. She turns 29 tomorrow. And the Republic of Ireland player Lobato, Lucia Lobato, comes on. Lobato, who's the first name through the Charlton door in the summer after winning the league title with Marseille last season. Forget winning titles today, go and win the game was probably the message. It's in these kind of games where champions can be formed in difficult matches. And the score is tight. Can you go and find a way to find a winner? As for Sheffield United, you look at the other end of the table, these are the plucky points. The ones that nobody expected you to get. It might just have a bearing on your season in a positive manner. Oh, that's messy and needless from Mia Ross there. What she was thinking, but it's given Sheffield United the impetus back. With 5 minutes to go of normal time. Free kick, throw-in turns into a set piece. I mean, there wasn't too much contact, but there was enough. Hand on the back there, just stumbled the progress. Well, of course, Lafayette's having a look at this one. Sophie Whitehouse has to just watch that sunlight in her eyes. It's going to be a tricky one as the ball comes in. Straight at her, straight easy catch as well, and that's really disappointing from a Sheffield United perspective. And what they cleverly do there is give Whitehouse no time to give the quick distribution that she wanted, so allows them to get back in position, stalls the Charlton attack. Fighting for everything now. ball being carried into the path of Nia Ross. Meant to kick that one out this time. Cowan needs an option, a little bit of support here. A player in space. So far her goal has Charlton level. 3 minutes and a little bit more to go and find the winner. Same process for Sheffield United as Cowan. She might have won a corner. Another throw in. Rebuild. The Sheffield United substitution. As Amy Andrews, who has worked hard this afternoon in an attacking sense for her side, he's replaced by Eva Butler, another one of those Sheffield United players who signed their first pro contract in the summer, product of the academy. Sheffield United still going for this. They're not settling for a point necessarily just yet. And I do wonder whether Thomas just tried to creep that into the corner a little bit. But into the final minute of normal time. Taylor back to Parker Smith. Under it was Hutton. That's this from Moya. Touch is good. Where's it carrying into the path of it? Might come back to Moya. It will come to Bissell. Got to do better. And such a big moment for Charlton. There's a casualty down there in Reeville. Moya through as the players tangled. The space was for Bissell. Lafayette threw a body at it maybe to put the Charlton striker off, and it obviously worked. And we're about to learn how much added time. The answer is 5 minutes, maybe a little longer now. And as we approach the end of this game, they're approaching the end of the game between Newcastle and Bristol City in the northeast, and Newcastle have just got an equaliser. 2-2 now. They led 1-0, they were behind 2-1, but they have now levelled it late on up in Gateshead. Whilst Reeville receives treatment, we can have a look back at both goals in this game. This was Sheffield United's opener, Emma Taylor. Cancelled out in the second half by that brilliant free kick from Emma Hutton. Sorry, Jodie Hutton, rather. So 5 minutes of added time was shown. We've had a minute. We haven't played any action in that minute. So we might still be 5 minutes away from the full-time whistle. Reeville will be off the pitch for now. So Sheffield United a defender down. Reeville will want to be back on the pitch as soon as possible. Needs her teammates to do the defensive work for her in the time being. That'll do. Always some precious seconds for Sheffield United here, who are minutes away now from a memorable result at Charlton. Charlton will extend their unbeaten run to 6 matches, but they will know it's 2 points that have slipped before them today, given the gap between the two teams before the start of play today, but that's why we love football. Trying to break away is Butler. Pearce with her. Pearce steps in. Luke Turner, the Sheffield United manager, with a round of applause there for Butler, for her work in holding it up and trying to get Sheffield United up the pitch. This is there again for Charlton. It's going to the corner for Sheffield United now. Eats away those vital seconds. Keep Charlton in their own half. Charlton's run of games without loss will extend to 17 as it stands. They want more than the point they're on course to get. The corner flag's gone, the foul given. Won't be allowed to resume until that corner flag's back in play. It is. So in theory, into the final minute. Birmingham City have now got a 4th at Ipswich. Cowan's launched down the line. Charlton head on it. Bissell back there trying to help get the ball back for her side. Desperation now for Charlton Athletic, who win the throw, and it's got to go now. Won't go anywhere like that. It's all to do with the throw-ins at the minute, but it's fine for Sheffield United. This is exactly where they want it. But maybe now Kenny with a final surge for Charlton. Moyer, that's a lovely little turn and it creates the space. Charlton with one final charge. Oh, it's behind Newsham. And that allows Lafayette to smack it away. Is there still time? Back with Whitehouse. It's launched long towards Bissell. The header is from Reeville. Charlton get the second ball. Hutton. Moyer holds it up. Here's Bradley looking for the penalty area. In towards Moyer. The touch is good. Can she find some space? She goes down. It's away from Kinzer. Still the referee not interested in his watch. Well past the 5 minutes of added time. In towards Moyer again. Sheffield United here trying to hold on. Moyer, referee spotted the free kick. And cramp is setting in with the effort put in from the Sheffield United players this afternoon. Southampton have a fifth away at Portsmouth. And we're 2-0 down. It's been a big second half comeback from Southampton. Two minutes past the added time. Sent away by Parker Smith. The touches have to be immaculate from Sheffield United, but they're not. Here's Kenny. Kenny to try and win it. Bissell to try and sneak it in. I think it was going wide anyway. It's finished Newcastle 2, Bristol City 2. This will be a huge point on the road for Sheffield United. And it is.